Yo, Wishboy Marcus from Morsini back on the video. Today we're going to be talking about the DP27 Road to Diamond, the dinner plate gun, the flying saucer gun, the frisbee gun, the paper plate gun. Whatever word you have to call this gun, that's what it is, frisbee style. It's interesting, man. This is like a World War II-esque gun from like Germany or Austria or whatever it might be from. And it's basically got like a cylindrical magazine that rotates on top of the gun as you fire in a circular fashion. It's very odd. It's just an odd gun overall. Like on top of that magazine portion, what is this like rear iron sight thing behind it that's in gold? Like what is that? I don't even know. Whatever. It's an interesting gun, right? We already kind of know what it is. It's been in the game for a while, and one of the things I like to note about the DP is fast fire rate, right? We've been getting a lot of LMGs in the game recently that are fast fire rate, low damage LMGs, right? They're very easy to use, but they're gonna take a handful of bullets for you to kill. Like I'm talking like, I don't know. MG42, MG82, DP27, all of these are genuinely built to be fast fire rate, low to moderate recoil, lots of bullets to kill guns. So we're talking 6-7 shots to kill. If you're shooting through walls, 8-9 shots to kill. It's a rough one. But as you can see, you know, the gun shoots fast, right? You can run a recoil booster on these and you can benefit off of that heavily. It's just got some other cons. Now, I do want to make a note of this. If you have the Mythic DP27, you are good to go. That Mythic is very good. 100% suggest that if you like that Mythic and you have the money to buy it, that's one worth buying because it significantly improves the DP27 off of its base form. With that pay-to-win iron sight and like how that gun feels compared to this version of it, I highly suggest that be a Mythic. That if you are, you know, you're buying Mythics and you're into that thing, that's a good one to buy. And just like I said with the MG42, right, they're basically the same thing. So great Mythic. I think it's really cool. Best zombies content we've gotten in 4 years of COD Mobile was that Mythic. That's just a joke. Yeah. Here, I feel like the look at that. Look how it magazine rotates. That's so funny. I tried to notice that while I was shooting, but it's kind of hard to see like when you're trying to hit that guy. But how the magazine like circles around. It's just interesting. Anyway, super long reload, by the way, like longest reload ever. Just make sure that on the bottom of your screen, when your numbers hit like 105, which is what my magazine's at, that you cancel the reload, right? You just switch to another gun real quick and switch back. That way you don't have to finish the rest of the reload animation. It's super long. It's like 5 seconds. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys on that. The gun overall, you know, it's fine. It's a solid LMG. It's better than most of the LMGs at this point in time in the game. It's not as good as other LMGs at this point in time in the game. It's kind of is what it is. I think most people would probably agree with that. The Mythic is definitely significant improvement over the base version. Obviously, we have this weird disc looking thing and hard to use iron sights, so the Mythic is definitely going to be a lot better. I noticed in this gameplay, like, I didn't feel like I was getting outgunned all that often. So this gun might be like a fairly viable gun right now. I do think that it's way behind. Like it's probably like maybe a top 5 LMG. We got like 10 LMGs in the game, so it's like pretty mid-pack. But it's usable. You know what I mean? Like it's not that bad. I do feel like it's got the funkiness in like the weird shape of a gun. Like when people don't want to use it, they kind of want to avoid it because it's just such a weird, odd looking gun. But it can still be good and look weird. You know what I mean? So that being said, let's talk about the class setups and things for this gun, how I ran it. So sleight of hand was used in every free-for-all game that I played in my grind to get it diamond in those 120 games. You didn't need to do that. I did that, and then after like further research, I didn't even need to run that attachment the whole time. So then I switched over to the hatched grip. The reason I didn't need that was because I was running Vulture. Vulture is essentially a scavenger for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. And when you pick up your scavenger packs, you replenish portions of your ammo in your magazine. So you would kill somebody, pick up your scavenger pack, replenish the ammo, and then keep moving, right? And when you replenish that ammo, you would kill somebody else, replenish your ammo from them. As you move around, picking up scavenger packs and killing people as you go, you would basically never have to reload your gun. Right now, obviously, you may end up having to reload, right? You don't need to dictate your entire playstyle around the fact that you are going to pick up ammo from someone's dead body, right? Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you shoot a lot and now you have to reload. You know what I mean? That's how I did it on shipment, because the map is like, you know what I mean? I could throw a grenade across the entire map twice over because the map's so small. So you're gonna run into people that you've killed and you could just pick up their ammo, and you really don't have to reload. But if you're gonna reload, sleight of hand's very nice to have because it reloads long as balls. That being said, we don't really worry about extending out the damage range with this. I know people might say that's not a good idea. I feel like with all of these fast fire rate LMGs, that's pointless to do because the fire rate is fast and the damage is in the toilet. So trying to extend out the damage range just doesn't make any sense because you're not going to get it to a 4-shot kill range. It's always going to be at a 5. So if you're always going to take 5 bullets to kill no matter what, it doesn't really matter to me. I just overshoot, right? That's something I do with this gun and these types of LMGs a lot, is overshooting, right? I'm not stopping at, a few bullets thinking that I got the kill. No, we are putting a lot of bullets into you. We're putting bullets into your body when you're dead, and then we're moving to the next target, because these guns do take a lot of bullets to kill. I mean, you'll be hitting people. If you're wall banging somebody with a DP, the MG82 or MG42, you're gonna be hitting them for like 7 damage, right? 7 times 11 hit markers is 77 damage. That means they're not dead and you've hit them 11 times. So you're gonna have to hit them another 3 or 4 more times for them to die. That's ridiculous, but that's how weak these guns are, right? This kind of class of LMGs, super weak, not very strong, not very good. Overall, they're probably good enough for you to use, right? Like I use this on Summit, so it got me through on an SMG map. But 28 and 16, I had a few just like pointless deaths, especially in the beginning. I was lagging like crazy, but I kind of cut that part out. Anyway, here we have the recoil booster for that faster fire rate, that Zac stock hatched grip for the recoil control, 105 round pans of the 7.62 for that fire rate and just overall usability, and then the Kovaleska barrel for, I believe, recoil control, I think was the main reason for that one. You lose a lot of things when you use the recoil booster. That being said, make sure you're running Vulture when you're grinding this gun to diamond if you haven't already got it diamond. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the DP27 in the comment section down below. Another episode of the Road to Diamond series in the books. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting done with this series. It's been your boy Marcus Morstini. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. I'm out of here. Peace.